Welcome back to Daybreak. You know, our lawns go into recovery mode in September as days begin to get shorter and the temperatures finally start to cool, and that's why it's the perfect time of year to apply fertilizers and weed treatments to our lawns. But if it's not applied properly, those treatments can greatly impact the quality of our water right here in North Texas. So this is an important topic to cover. Water expert Denise Hickey and horticulturist Patrick Dickinson are back with us here to talk about how to go get a green lawn without over applying the chemicals and really polluting our water.
That's correct. Storm water is any water that comes off of our roofs, off of our driveways, even our lawns from rain, sleet, or snow. And we want to make sure that that we apply these chemicals appropriately. So you want to make sure that you know what type of fertilizer you need to use, what type of weeds you need to be treating before you apply that to your lawn. So you need to do a soil sample test, and Patrick will talk about that. And you need to make sure that you do some investigation so that you're actually targeting the correct weed. Because
that's important, because there's so many different types of weeds, and you use different chemicals to attack different types of weeds.
That's correct. And if you overuse these chemicals, it can then run off your lawn and into the storm drains and affect our quality of water for our water supply that we use every day.
I mean, so Patrick, then what's the word here? I mean, what do we need to know?
Well, what we really want people to do is do a soil test. I mean, there is as inexpensive as $10, and on our website, the Water University website, we have all the information. It's detailed out. It's super easy to do. It takes maybe 5-10 minutes. You mail off your soil sample and they send you back all the results. And the great thing about it is it tells you all the nutrients, the macronutrients, which are the 3 numbers on the front of the bag. You see there 007. It tells you exactly what fertilizer you need to apply, because you know I love using the analogy of telling people our fertilizer is like a multivitamin. You know, if you take a multivitamin, your doctor will tell you your body absorbs up what it needs and the rest is gone. Well, the same thing applies to fertilizer, even if it's slow release. So if you're not putting what the plants actually need out on your lawn, all that excess washes off. And runoff is not just from storm, like rainwater, sleet, and snow. It also comes from irrigation.
So sprinkler systems and that kind of thing.
And this time of year when we're so dry and people think they need to water, we have our runoff from irrigation can exceed our runoff from rainfall, which to me is completely backwards. So, you know, I tell people over and over, don't allow yourself to be over-marketed. Find the right product that you need to do. Identify the weed. We have a website that helps you identify it. The label on the back of these weed treatments tells you what weeds you know, market yourself. Be a better educated consumer before you go start putting all these harsh chemicals out on your lawn, because it may not be what you need and you're going to save yourself money.
Well, and I'm absolutely blown away by the fact that, you know, that runoff could truly affect our drinking water, or at least that water running off into the creeks that's not treated. It's not something that we really think about.
Most consumers don't think about that when they're treating their lawns with weed killers or fertilizers. But it goes into the creeks and streams untreated, and it affects the water quality for the creeks and streams, but then it is our water supply. So we need to maintain the highest water quality that we can before we get it to our treatment plant.
And at the end of the day, though, the lawn will stay green.
Yes.
At least that's the hope.
And hopefully saving you money, because that soil test could be the difference between a $10 bag of fertilizer or a $50 bag of fertilizer.
See, you guys, Patrick and Denise, always saving us money. We learn something new every time you come here, so we appreciate that. So that's great stuff. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you. And we have more information for you. We have links to their website on ours at WFAA.com/links.